Apologetics seeks to give credible answers to curious questions.
Hi, I'm Frank Turek with the one-minute apologist, Bobby Conway. We're turning the tables here. I'm asking him questions. Bobby, what are 3 things that we can't lose sight of when we're either doing ministry and/or apologetics?
Well, as I have went through different seasons of sanctification in the church, I've been hammered even as an apologist with my own doubts. I write about doubts. And I think at times what happens in the church is we're splintering the church to death in the name of our pet particularities. And sometimes we just have to step back and see the big picture of what's going on. And remember what Jesus talked about. You shall love the Lord your God with all your heart, soul, strength, and mind, and you shall love your neighbor as yourself. So I think 2 priorities is we love God and we love our neighbor. And then I would say we celebrate the gospel. So I want to make sure, if I'm not doing anything else, that I'm loving God, I'm loving others, and I'm celebrating the gospel. And that plays into even my parenting approach. I don't want my kids committing to positions too quickly, because if they commit to positions after reading one book, they might be getting positioned for a future crisis of doubt because they haven't really thought through the different viewpoints. And so I teach them, kids, I want you to love God, I want you to love others, and celebrate the gospel. We didn't even have the first book of the New Testament until AD 49 with Galatians. That means for 16 years the church was booming and going without the New Testament. Right. Now that doesn't cause a problem for us. You can't have Galatians before the context was ripe and ready for the book to be written. But it does let us know that sometimes we're getting so punctilious about issues and we're creating battles and we're splintering the church over things that weren't even the early church's battle. And oftentimes if you talk to Christians and they think about the church that they want to be like, it's the book of Acts. It's the church of Acts. Well, when we go back to Acts 2, there was no New Testament yet. Now, I'm not minimizing that, like some will go, oh my goodness, is he saying the New? I'm not saying at all. But what I'm saying is the church grew on loving God, loving others, and celebrating the gospel. And then we enjoy learning. Enjoy learning, kids. Enjoy the process of that and allow yourself the freedom to study the different views before you commit to them.
And the main things are the plain things, and the plain things are the main things. And go to Acts 15 for that. You'll see that they stayed focused on the essentials, which is what you're saying.
That's exactly right.